Hello everyone, Russ of Aquariumax here. Recently I got this 40-gallon breeder front opening vivarium, but before I build a bioactive snake enclosure, there are a couple of things I'm going to need to take care of. You see, I bought the enclosure second-hand, and someone had used a heat lamp improperly on one of the panels up here on the top. So I contacted Zilla and explained the situation to them, and they said that because this model of vivarium was still fairly new, they didn't have replacement parts for sale, so they sent me one free. So what are we waiting for? Let's go open it. All right, let's see what this thing looks like. Oh, I'm gonna have to open it up on a couple more sides there. Oh, there we go. Well, that was certainly protectively packed. Let's go put it on the vivarium. Alright, so let's get this panel off first. It's got tabs a lot like some of the others. That was easy enough. Wonder if I'll be able to use that for anything. Pops off there. Let's see here. Oh, that snaps down nicely. Look at that. Oh, that was easy as pie. And now it should be escape-proof, even for a snake. Now, one thing I really like about this enclosure is that this plastic panel comes with it. So if you want a higher humidity enclosure, you just leave this here. And if you want more ventilation and a lower humidity, you take it off. It's pretty cool. With a lot of my other vivariums, I had to have custom cut glass or even cut a piece of plastic to fit that. So that's a really nice feature. Let's take a look at the front. So I find this closure rather interesting. You can turn it either to the left or to the right, and that's the open position. And then when it's resting in the middle, oh, I need to move the door there a little bit. That's the locked position, so that's kind of interesting. And it is lockable. Both doors are lockable independently up here. You know, for most bioactive enclosures, this ventilation here, all along the bottom here, is really nice, but I'm afraid that in order to prevent isopods from crawling out of here, depending on how deeply I put the substrate, I'm probably going to have to silicone some screen back here or some chiffon or something like that all along here. And sometime it would be nice to see a vivarium that has an insert or something like that so that you can have a finer screen instead of having to DIY it. But that shouldn't be too big of a deal. I just don't want baby isopods, you know, climbing out and falling down to their deaths on the carpet. Now, the polystyrene rock wall doesn't look too bad, and it does have gaps for, you know, cords and things like that if you're going to be putting things like heat mats or fountains or whatever you're going to do. But I'm thinking I'm probably going to build something back there. I don't know though, we'll see. There may be a couple of different iterations of this enclosure, as I've never done a bioactive snake enclosure before. In my preliminary plans, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to put some LED illumination back there probably, or maybe here, and then I'll probably remove this plastic panel in order to put a heat lamp here so that there'll be a nice basking spot. But once again, that's just something I'm still in the planning stages with. So that was a pretty quick switch for this damaged panel that was not at all suitable for enclosing a snake to this, which is perfectly suitable for housing a snake. Well, that was even easier than I thought it would be to replace that panel. It was really nice of Zilla to send me a complimentary replacement panel when they didn't have any available for sale. And I'm excited to get this snake, bioactive snake vivarium build underway. It's probably going to be a long-term project. Our snake is quite young yet and will be fine in his 20-gallon long for quite a while, but I want to have this vivarium all set up and ready to go by the time he's ready for it. Thanks for watching today. I post videos every Wednesday and Friday, all on aquarium and vivarium pets. Please feel free to share, rate, comment, and if you haven't already,
subscribe.
And then click the bell icon so you don't miss my next video.